Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a highly requested makeup look. So I uploaded a couple of images onto Instagram and so many of you were like, please do a tutorial. So here I am. Basically the eye makeup in these pictures are very similar or almost the same, and the only thing that I did was change the lip colour. So if you want to do this whole look but change up the lip colour because you're not a fan of like dark red lips and you prefer a red lip or an orange lip or a nude lip, then go ahead and do so. But hopefully today's tutorial will be helpful to you guys, and I guess it's just a showcase of things that I've been really liking lately, and I have been trying a lot of different makeup looks and styles. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably noticed that a lot of my selfies look different to each other because I've been trying lots of different looks lately. So as always, moisturise the skin first. Always moisturise. My skin hasn't been too bad lately. I had a little bit of a spot here yesterday which I picked, which to be honest I really shouldn't pick, but I just did because I'm just one of those people. And I'm gonna do a updated skincare routine very soon. I'm probably gonna film it tomorrow or the day after, but it will be up soon, so keep an eye out for that because my skin has been the best it's ever been, really. So first of all, I'm using the Dior Skin Forever Undercover concealer, and what I've been doing is just applying a little bit underneath my eyes and down the sides of my nose. And what I've realised is this actually cancels the blemishes for me before I go in with foundation, and because of that I've been using less foundation. So I'm just going to use a Sigma P80 flat brush to blend that in. So already, I don't even have foundation on yet, but my skin already looks better. And even though I have good skin, I suffer from hyperpigmentation around the nose area and the eye and the lips area. So just cancelling that out is good. Like, I would happily go out like this. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation, and I have it in number 210. However, I do think this colour is a little bit too light for me. I bought it last year, so I'm a bit of a different colour now, so yeah, I think I need to get a new one. But anyways, this with the Clinique brush. I'm not sure what brush this is, it doesn't say. Thinking it's the foundation buffing brush. It's a really good brush and I use it with this. I've stopped using the beauty blender because what I realised was I'm wasting a lot of product and I end up using a lot more foundation than I need to. So what I do is just take about 1.5–2 pumps and dot that all over my face. With my beauty blender I was literally using like 3 pumps, and then when I went to wash my beauty blender I would just see all the foundation come out and I was just like, that is such a waste of product. So I went back to using this brush and I actually really like it. Next up for concealer, I'm using the Pony FX Perfect Liquid Concealer. I've gotten back into using this and I really like it. I'm using the colour Ivory and I just use that underneath the eye area, down the centre of my nose, and just a tiny bit on the chin for brightening, not for really concealing anything because there's not much to conceal. And then again going back in with the concealer brush, just buffing that out. Moving on to contouring, again I'm using a Pony Effect product. This is the contouring stick in Fortune and I just put it down the temples, the contour areas, And the look that I did on Instagram was a very contoured look. It was really sharp. So that's what I'm going to do today. Although every single day I don't really do this much, but because of the picture I'm going to do the same. I've really been liking this brush. It's called a highlighting brush from Too Faced and it looks like this, but I actually use it for blending in my contour because it's really nice and precise. It's small so you can get the contour product exactly where you want it, but it's really nice at blending out as well. So for powder, Laura Mercier setting powder, as always. For my bronzer, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzing Powder with Real Cocoa. I've actually just hit pan. Whoa! I've just got it everywhere as well. But what I did was bronze up my face really well because I am quite pale these days. I haven't been on holiday or anything, haven't done any fake tan, so I'm gonna really bronze up this face of mine. For my blush, I'm going to use the Anastasia Pink Passion and I'm going to use this shade on this side. It is called Rose, which is a very fitting name actually. It is like a perfect rosy petal colour, pink one. And I'm going to apply this quite generously. The thing is, when I do makeup for Instagram photos, I apply maybe like 50% more product than I would normally apply. Like when I finish this face, it's gonna look perfect on camera and I'm gonna be happy with it. But it's the type of makeup that I would think is really heavy to go outdoors into like a normal Saturday afternoon going shopping kind of thing. So keep that in mind, guys, because I think the majority of people who film videos like this for YouTube do apply just a little bit more than they would normally so that it shows up on camera. Then I'm going in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlighting palette. This is the most gorgeous palette ever. Like, how pretty is that? And it doesn't even want to focus. There we go. It's the most prettiest thing ever. I'm just using my Pony Effect 102. I put that at the high points of my face. Look, that is so pretty. It's really extra. Like, before I was into highlighters and I was kind of on the fence of highlighters, I would never have used this because I would have thought it was like too much. But if you just apply a small amount, it's actually really pretty. Plus, for my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have been loving this pencil. This is probably like my fourth one now. And I'm very grateful for Benefit because they always send me a stock up once I've finished. And it is honestly one of the best eyebrow pencils I have used in a long time. This is a fresh brand new one. What I do is just start at the front of my eyebrows because that is where I don't really have much hairs, and I start drawing fake hairs like so, and then I just build it up to the rest of my brow and then join the rest of my brow. I'm using number 4. I sometimes use 3.5, but I have number 4 today, and it doesn't make that much difference in colour. because I'm going to go ahead and change the colour with an eyebrow mascara. My eyebrows are done, and just to make them lighter, I'm going to go ahead and use this Permanent Effects eyebrow mascara in bronze. I have this mascara in a lot of different colours. I have a brown, a blonde, a dark brown, but for this picture I used the bronze one, and it just helps lighten them a little bit, but it's not too obvious. Next up, I'm going in with my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. This has been my go-to palette for the past 6 months. It is honestly the best palette in my collection right now, and I like to use burnt orange. As you can see, I've already hit pan on this colour because it's such a pretty colour. And they also have this colour in the Modern Renaissance palette, which I also have, but I think that Soft Glam just has the right amount of browns as well. So I just apply that all over as a wash of colour. I didn't really apply too much eyeshadow, and I really don't apply too many colours. This is the only colour that I used. Then using a clean brush, I'm gonna blend that even more and really feather it out. Just curled my eyelashes, and now I'm going to tightline with a liquid eyeliner. This is the Heroin Make Smooth Liquid Eyeliner in Waterproof Black. Just gonna add some definition back into the eyes. And then what I did was I just brought it down a little bit. I didn't do like a flick or too much eyeliner, but the one thing that I did concentrate on was the inner corner. I brought it all the way down into the inner corner. Like so, and it just makes the eye more almond shaped and more dolly, I guess. Next up, I'm going to put on some falsies. I get mine from Savers, and these are the ones that I have. They're called English Rose Collection, and they were £1.99, and they just suit my eyes really well. I really like these. So I have my mascara on. I went quite generous on the lower lashes, just to match the top false lash. And because I don't really have much eyelashes on my lower lash, what I'm going to do is use my use my pen and draw in false eyelashes on the outer corners. This is just going to really open up the eyes and make it look really dolly. So that's it for the eyes. For my lips, I'm going to go ahead and use the lipstick that I wore, and it's the Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipstick in Raisin, and it's a really creamy formula, but it dries to kind of a semi-matte finish, and it just glides on. It literally just glides on. So for that picture, I was actually wearing a wig, and it's this one here, which I got from Yes Style. And so many of you guys were like, oh my gosh, you've cut your hair, looks really good. And I actually really like it, but I'm just not that brave yet. And also it's Chinese New Year, so I can't get my hair cut until it's finished anyway, so maybe like the beginning of next month. But I am eventually going to get my hair cut, as I've been banging on about it for the longest time.